Hello, my name is Amy. If you're brand new to this channel, my friend Kat L, she came up with this video and she sort of casually made it into a tag video and she tagged me, so I'm gonna do it. It's luxury items that I have bought, sold, and that I would not repurchase. My first category of handbags is sort of like the medium size handbags. In my case, I had the LV Evora. I also had the LV Kensington at one point. I still have my Alma PM, which of course if I had sold it, I would not repurchase it. At first I was thinking that, oh, they would make great everyday bag because of the size. It just fits a bit more. It's a great looking bag, you know. The Evora was so cute and feminine. The Kensington was just so boss lady and so like it has its structure, but it's still like a great looking tote. You might have heard me talk about it already in the past if you've been watching my videos, is that I just don't do well with larger bags. And I know that it sounds redundant, but that's the case for me. I predominantly use mini bags because they just work better for me. They're less heavy, it makes my shoulders not as tired, and I just don't carry that many things. So I think the lesson learned here, not just for me, but perhaps for some of you, do you even carry that much out? Do you really even need all that out to go out? So, and chances are is that you probably don't. I mean, some of us might, but like, I don't. No more larger bags. No more. And if you see me buy any larger bags, they better be light as a feather. Like, they better be like, you know, they weigh as much as like the nylon bags, or they better not be like so expensive they're just gonna sit there and unused that I feel so bad about it, you know, like that kind of decision making that I need to be more conscious about. And I think I'm doing pretty well. The second bag that I'm gonna talk about is the Speedy Dhulia 25, and I still have a version of it. So I used to own it in the damier bin, and I sold that one, and then I didn't regret it. I just kind of missed it. I think I missed the idea of having one more than the actual bag. So I repurchased it in the monogram, and that's it. Like, I just repurchased it and I don't really reach for it. I don't really use it. I got caught up with the idea of owning one because it's such an iconic bag. Everyone owns a Speedy, da 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 da. But in the end, I should have known better that I would probably still not carry it. As much as I love it, like I still love it. I love it on other people. I even love it on myself. It's hard to explain, and I think we all have a preference, either Never Full or Speedy. If I were to sell again the Speedy, I would not repurchase it. So my third choice is the Gucci Marmont bag. I used to own the mini size in the velvet. I've spoken about how the Marmont is a great alternative to the classic flat bag. It's in a great price range, and I still stand by all that. I think the issue with me, or I know that the issue with me, is that I still, despite all the great advantages and how cute it was, I just didn't carry it. I just really gravitate towards Chanel bags more. So when there's two that is kind of similar in size and in style, I just gravitate towards the Chanel. So the lesson learned here is that some brand aesthetics just don't work quite as well for certain people. And I think for me, I even prefer Valentino over Gucci. Yeah, because I still really like my spike bag, my Rockstud Spike Valentino mini bag. It's super cute. I reach for that one way more than the Gucci one, even though the Gucci one, I had it for longer. The next bag I wanted to discuss is probably no surprise to some of you, old medium-sized boy bag in the black caviar ruthenium hardware. I even made a whole video as to why I sold it. It's a really old video now, so I mean, whatever I said in that video still stands. But the gist is that the boy bag aesthetic, even though it is a Chanel bag, and I almost love all Chanel bags, but the aesthetic of the boy bag just doesn't quite work for me and my frame. I feel like most Chanel bags are quite streamlined, and they're made in a way that they're still feminine but edgy. Like even with the mini, it's so versatile. The Gabrielle, it's so versatile. But the boy bag is kind of more gears towards definitely more of an edgier look, but it's also bulkier in the sense that the style itself looks more rugged. And I feel like with the boy bag, I would only wear it crossbody. It just seems to stick out a little bit more than I like. And the old medium size is not even that big. It boils down to the look and the feel of it bulging out a bit too much. And the fact that I didn't reach for it that much as a result of that. The last bag that I want to mention, which Kat also mentioned, is the Deauville large tote. Mine was in the denim. It's probably one of my coolest bags that I've ever owned. No matter how classic I like most of my bags to be, I really did like the look of the Deauville that I had. I think if I were to go all logo mania or all trendy, it just works for me. I don't know, I just like it. But again, the size was a factor. I think the bag itself empty wasn't so bad. It wasn't so heavy because mine was just in denim, which wasn't the heaviest fabric. But with such a large bag, it just became too heavy for me. And I think again, lesson learned is that I just don't do well with larger bags, especially an extra large bag such as the Deauville. And no matter how much I love the look of it, it doesn't serve me well to have a few $1,000 sitting on a corner unused. You may not resonate with my reasons, but you may, and if you find yourself having same tendencies or lifestyle or just even preferences as me, then you might find it useful. So yeah, it was a great tag video, Kat. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you're brand new to my channel and you love the content, I would love to have you back. So please do consider subscribing and liking this video. Have a great week ahead of you, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.